we first started the strategic planning process, my first year as deputy superintendent, our district had not gone through that process in well over a decade, had not really looked at revising or restating our mission and vision statements in quite a long period of time. And so when we decided to get into that process, I felt it was really important because I had been in the district for 20 plus years, that we consider having some type of outside consulting help come in and be a neutral facilitator and really help us look at the district from the bottom up. And what are our areas of celebration? What are the things that people love about our district? What are the things that people value about our district? But more importantly, where were our opportunities to create growth goals that were not just important for the curriculum director and the superintendent, but would be something that would be valued by our parents, our staff, and our community at large. The dynamic team coming in and working with us was outstanding. I think in all, between a mission and vision work, strategic planning, and then the creation of our portrait of a graduate, I think we had 50 community members that were a part of that process. Parents, business owners, students, administrative team members, and members of our Board of Education. And I know when I first behind the scenes in a board meeting was talking about bringing in a consulting firm to work with us, I had one of our board members who was actually a part of the process tell me afterwards, he said, when I heard the word consultant, all I thought was the sound of money getting sucked out of our system and something that would sit on a shelf. And he said, I got to tell you, he said, I've been a part of these processes in Wall Street firms and banking firms. And he said, this process was outstanding for us to go through. And he said, I really valued having the outside consultants, because they were leading it and they didn't come to the table with a bias or necessarily background knowledge that would lead them in a specific direction. I really felt like it allowed all participants to be able to have voice at the table. Didn't matter whether it was a student or a principal or me as the superintendent. We were able to talk openly, share ideas, and they were facilitating. I think that it really helped us to take our work and really hone down and narrow in on 5 or less areas that we really wanted to focus on. I think the activities that they designed for our folks to do allowed every meeting opportunity to be robust, to be well planned, to be appreciative of people's time. One of the pieces of the work that I felt was just incredibly valuable is that they field tested everything for us. So when we put a mission and vision together, when we put a strategic plan, the goals and everything was all put out to our population via survey to get feedback. And then that planning committee, those 50 people, were a part of sitting down and analyzing that data and looking at what the feedback was and making tweaks. So in the end, I felt like we had a process that truly was transparent for our whole community to be a part of. And I think that's really helped us in implementing the work and having the work have a lot of value, because it wasn't just a couple of us behind closed doors.